I'm gonna deny this expansion by killing that probe, delay him even longer, while more of my base is being done. At the same time, my macro is pretty low, because you could see that I haven't even made an orbital command while I'm just trying to pump out units and focus on harassing him, keeping him contained into one base. However, I didn't even know he had two bases, and right there, wow, we just ran right past each other. None of us even saw each other. I ran in, he ran out, so I did not even notice he was there. At this point, I see him again. I run back. We run right past each other. I did not notice that in the game. We run right past each other apparently, and I say, hey, we can't fight, we can't win, so I'm gonna regroup up here. I'm gonna try and focus fire again. So I'm trying to pick the lowest shield or just any if there's none left. As you can see, his income is much more higher than me. But I have, whoa, yeah, he has 45 harvesters, so he has this place fully saturated. At this point, I'm finally getting my expansion. I'm trying to pump out more units. As you can see, a constant amount of units are coming out. Now he's on the offensive. He can have wiped me right now if you have blink. Just blink straight up here or up on the cliff. But he's not going to do that because he doesn't have it. He's going to stay on the ledge here, which he loses a lot of units. He finally kills my supply depot, but it's a small price to pay to keep your base. At this point, I still believe he's at one base, but I do not know that he has this high yield expansion right here, and he's also getting his second expansion. Yeah, that's right. And he has a lot of minerals, so he should have definitely made more than 4 gate. He went with the 4 gate build, and it was definitely not worth it. He's starting to mass again, and I see his stalkers come, so I say, hey, if I lose this fight, I better get this orbital command out of here. And I believe I do lift it off. I don't know. I'm trying to macro up once again, and trying to build out medevac. There we go. I lift it off. I say, hey, I'm going to lose this fight. I'm not going to let him take my command center. I run it back up. I try to move my units here. I don't even know what the heck this is. So I load him up in the bunker. I'm going to lift this back up so he can't run back in here. And at this point, it's basically just him playing definitely not smart. I'm trying to heal this bunker, but I believe it dies. There we go. And I'm going to chase him down. At this point, he's trying to get his second base saturated, although he doesn't quite yet understand that you have to move the probes from one base to the other, and at least chrono boost him out. There he goes. He starts putting down 2 Stargates, which he barely used in that game, so definitely not worth it. He has over 3,000 minerals, so I mean, come on, that's not that's never a good idea to have over 3,000 minerals. But me, I'm at good 300. I'm not back. Couple, thousand. I'm good, and I still haven't got my expansion. And it's quite amazing that I'm still in this game because he has double Stargate, which he's not using anything out of. He has 4 warp gates, a dark shrine, a fully saturated base, a fully saturated gold mine, which is probably almost done, mining out, and a second expansion as natural, and yet he still has not killed me. So I'm thinking to myself, what the heck is going on? I finally transfer my SCVs, and always build more SCVs when you're done transferring. I have medevac's done, but at this point I'm just thinking to myself, what is going on? So I'm trying to move out a little bit, and I still believe he's at one base. I still believe he's at one base. I don't see him at the gold. I don't see him as natural. I haven't scanned them yet because I don't think it was really needed. So I finally got my more medevacs on the way, and this place is probably just gone. I mean, there's nothing here to mine, so I transfer the rest of my SCVs here. And he has Dark Templars, which I did not know. I did not see anything, and he starts taking them out right there. I lose a lot. I lose a lot of SCVs. You can see my harvester count dropping insanely. And I finally scan it, and I scan them again, and I finish the DTs. What you could do is warp in. Oh, there he goes with another expansion. What you could do is warp in a DT, have them come in and start attacking, and there goes all my SCVs, by the way. There's nothing left. I have 12 harvesters. Now it's basically, fight till death. And basically what you could do is you could run in a DT, kill an SCV, allow them to know that you have a DT there, have them throw down a scan, let the DT either run away or die, warp in more DTs and then send them in one by one. Let them waste all that scan, and then they'll have no scans left unless they have a Raven. So at this point, I'm checking if he has this gold yield, which he does not, because he has this gold yield, which is almost mined out, which is definitely over fully saturated. He's moving them out right now, and he's getting this place saturated by moving the probes over from the first gold yield. I'm about to do a drop. He sees my ships. I don't know if he notices them though. He gets this place fully saturated. And then he has a bunch of idle probes here. I do a drop in. He has Void Rays, and I'm terrified to death. So I'm trying to focus fire the Void Rays. However, he does run away. And then at this point, I'm stimming. I'm trying to wipe the Dark Shrine because I know if he warps in DTs, I'll be in trouble. So I start focus firing down the pylons, which is perfect for me because it just disables all of these buildings. At this point, he's trying to warp in stuff. And his Void Rays aren't doing much of a help because I'm killing them while doing frontal assault. Because I tried to distract them doing both ways. So I tried to attack him in the front, attack him in the back. At this point, I don't even know he has DTs. I thought it was just Zealots. And I'll soon figure it out that they are DTs. Right there. And he runs straight into the scan, which is not good. At this point, I'm trying to skim because you want to wipe the units, if anything. I'm focus firing everything down. And at this point, is that my SCV? I have an SCV attacking one of his buildings. Oh, jeez Louise. So, alright, here we go. I'm starting to wipe all his stuff, all his pylons. He's supply blocked like crazy. At this point, he realizes it, and you'll see him respond to that up in this space. I'm trying to wipe every single building that he really, really needs. And at this point, I should have wiped these pylons first, but I decided to go for the Zealots and the Warp Gates, and you'll see him respond by making a lot of pylons up here because he is severely supply blocked, and he's going to be, because I'm constantly killing all his pylons. So he's now out of the blue, out of the red, out of the red, out of the blue, out of the red. He's now out of the red, and I'm basically wiping the rest of his base, but at this point, I still believe he is only at 2 bases. He has his main and his expansion. So what I don't know is that he already mined out his gold yield, or his high yield, his gold expansion. And at this point, he's just trying to macro up a lot by summoning a lot of buildings. He has enough resources to do so. He shouldn't have done a lot more. He shouldn't have built some over here. So just in case I came over here, he would still have buildings over here to summon in units. At this time, I'm thinking to myself, what the heck is going on? I thought I wiped everything. And at the same time, I'm trying to macro up. I'm supply blocked, I believe. Yep. So my harvester count's still at 11, and he has 37 probes, but he only has well, he has 38 probes now, and he has little income compared to me. And now he's gaining. Oh, now that's me. I'm gaining ahead. I believe I summoned a lot of mules. There we go. And I have a bunch of marines here. He did do some void ray harassment, and I had to move him up here to keep him away. But in fact, if they did attack me, they'll probably kill me. And after they kill these marines, this is all free. They could kill any of this. I don't even have any anti-air. At this point, I'm trying to make a Viking, but I'm supply blocked, and I'm just so low on income. And I'm just saying, screw this. I'm going mass marines, so they'll keep them away for now. And then at this point, I figure out he does have a gold. He does have expansion up here, so I'm trying to stim and wipe everything out before he could actually warp anything in. Which he did warp in stuff, and I did wipe everything. Now he's warping in Zealots, which is not the best idea. You need Stalkers and Zealots. Zealots with the charging legs, and which he does not have, and you need the Stalkers to shoot in the back. So I wipe his Nexus. At this point, he's hurting really badly. He's trying to move his probes out, which gives me a dead giveaway that he does have a gold yield expansion here, or a high yield expansion. But little did I know it's mined out. So these probes are just running back here to give the minerals and run back. And usually if you know they're running back, they're just going to drop off minerals.